Fellas, in this video, I'll be going through 3 actual practical tips you can apply to be more focused when you go work out. For those who are new, my name is Ziad. I was chunky just last year and lost about 25 pounds and got in the best shape of my life by Allah's permission. And I help Muslim men level up with their physique and their overall personal development. With that being said, let's dive in. Number 1, that is delete social media apps. Fellas, one of the worst traps you can fall into is lose track of how much time has passed between your sets. Ideally, you want to rest about 3 to 5 minutes between every single set. Now the problem is that if you start scrolling on Reels, as a random example, between your sets, then there's a higher probability of going beyond 5 minutes. Rather, one of the things you can do in between your sets is analyze the set that you just did. How good was it? How was the intensity? How was your form? Did you really push yourself? Then figure out how can you do even better on the next set. Me personally, I delete all social media and I even put my phone on do not disturb. Alright, for number 2, fellas, this one is actually an amazing tip if you want to be more focused when you go work out. And that is caffeinate. Me personally, fellas, I take about almost half a gram of caffeine every single time I go work out. Now, obviously, I do not recommend you to take as much caffeine as I do because my tolerance is pretty high. What I am saying is that if you're not caffeinating before you go work out, then definitely consider doing so. What I recommend is that try to keep your caffeine high only on the days when you go work out. And on the days when you do not work out, try to reduce it drastically and perhaps not have caffeine at all. This is a great method to make sure that you're not getting too desensitized to caffeine. Alright, fellas, for number 3, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people are not actually applying this. And that is have structure. Fellas, one of the things you do not want when you go work out is being mentally overwhelmed simply because you're trying to figure out what you're going to train that day. If you had a plan, if you had a structure, knowing what you are going to train that day, then it's going to help you a lot with being more focused. Whether it's the push-pull leg, whether it's the Arnold split, the bro split, whatever the case may be, just choose a split and stick with it. Fellas, with that being said, if you do want to be coached by me online, like my client right over here who had a pretty crazy transformation, then I'll put a link right below this video in the description and the comments where you can book a call from my one-on-one online coaching. And if you got any questions regarding my program, you can still book a call as well. Also, do make sure that you actually apply these tips. And as always, fellas, take care of yourself.